Okay, so I need to do a video today. So I can maybe record in the next couple of hours, but then I need to eat and I have not cooked anything. So I need to cook first, but then I need to go to the gym. And going to the gym with a full stomach, ugh. I need more time. 24 hours, it's very little for a day. Hello everybody, this is Thanos, and in this video we're gonna discuss about time and how you can use it in order to make your personal projects a bit more productively and a bit faster and not get too stressed from it. Personally, time is a concept that it used to get me a lot of anxiety, and I'm still struggling to tame it because I'm having all these personal projects and the things that I want to do, but there is never enough time to do them. But trust me, if you develop a couple of good habits, you can always squeeze a bit more time during your day, put it in your personal projects, and it's gonna feel so much more rewarding and satisfying in the end. So the first thing that you can do is break down your project into smaller tasks and write them down in lists and put them on a calendar or use an application to organize everything and have a better understanding of all the smaller steps that you need to do in order to complete your project. There are so many applications nowadays that can help us be better at organizing stuff like that. For example, for my game development projects, I use Trello. It really helps me have everything listed, like creating artwork or programming in order to make the game complete. And you always get this gratifying feeling when you check something that is done and dragging it from the to-do list to the done list. And the moment you do that, you want to be more productive. You want to do more stuff because now you know that you can achieve your smaller goals. It's a cycle that it keeps you going, it keeps you motivated and produce more stuff for your project. And also, there are some applications that you might be using at work, but you can also use them for your own projects, like Google Calendar or the Microsoft Calendar. For me, I found that calendar applications like that, they're very helpful for organizing all the tasks I have to do in the day, like cooking, going to the gym, meeting up with friends, ordinary stuff that you just need to do. But once you have all of them listed in your calendar, then you have a better understanding of your day, and maybe you have an hour or two that you can steal for your personal project. So if you didn't have everything organized on your calendar, you wouldn't be able to necessarily see that there is actually some time, there is some space in your day that you can actually use for your own personal projects. You might as well have spent it watching Netflix or overstressing that you don't have enough time. Nowadays, we have so many tools that they can work in our advantage, and we might as well put them in good use. With all that said, there is a trap here. With great power comes great responsibility. Once you have used all the applications and the platforms that you need, just put your phone on the side. So yeah, you have a lot of tools, but there's also a lot of distractions. You need to respect the time that you have and use it for the right purpose. So for example, animators, we use YouTube a lot because we're searching reference for our animations, but that's very risky because we might start looking at stuff that we just enjoy, like animations that other people have done, or like entertainment things, and it can be a bit distracting. So if you have 1 hour or 2 hours, you can quickly run out of time, and you don't really want that. So after you sit down on your desk and start working on your project for the next couple of hours, then you can maybe turn off your phone and put it on the side. Or if you don't want to turn it off, you can probably put it on a furniture that is a bit further away. So in order to check it, you will need to stand up and walk to it, which you're probably not gonna do that easily. And generally, if you wanna create more projects, maybe it's time to start consuming less content, like all the cool Netflix shows, all the good video games, the latest blockbuster sequels that are out. You just cannot keep track with everything. And if you want to keep track with everything, then maybe you need a break and just do that. But you need to be honest with yourself. If you want to create some stuff, then maybe you need to start consuming less stuff and putting out more. Just another thing to keep in mind. So you have everything organized, you sit down on your desk, and what now? Maybe you need the coffee to get things started. Maybe you need a snack, or maybe you need to tidy the room because everything gets you distracted. Or maybe you need to call your friend to fix that date because you're gonna forget if you do it later. But are these things really important, or are you just procrastinating? You have to be honest with yourself. Maybe you spend 5 minutes for doing this small task that will get your headspace in the working mood, but then maybe you start losing more time. What if you lose 15 minutes or 30 minutes and then you only have an hour or two to do the stuff that you need to do? Is it now really worth it getting into the trouble of working on this personal project? Are you really gonna be productive? So you really need to respect the time that you have for your personal project. I know that all these side tasks that are happening around, they might be important to get concentrated, but maybe keep a note for the next time that your room needs to be tidy or that you need to have a coffee in order to be in the right mood to start working. I really believe it's really important to be honest with yourself and realize when you are procrastinating, when you start meddling with smaller things that need to happen around you and you're spending your time in a counterproductive way. Finally, it's really important to dream big. It's so important to be enthusiastic and passionate about your project, but make sure that you can actually accomplish your goal. You need to be realistic with the skills and the time that you have. This is a trap that I have fallen so many times. I see all these amazing projects and I believe that I can do them, but the truth is that I'm only one person. I'm only one guy. For this past year, I was playing this amazing game, The Witcher 3, which is an open world game with so many cool side characters and all these great side quests that you go and get yourself into, and the lore. It would be so amazing to do something like that. But the truth is that I'm just one guy, and these amazing projects are born from collaborative teams. I cannot really compete with these guys. What I can do is get the inspiration from them, get motivated by them. But we need to be realistic. We have some skills and we have some time to do some amazing stuff, and they can be amazing. And even though they might look smaller than the amazing projects that you see around you, they feel so much more amazing once you accomplish them. And also, once you have the main project that you need to do, going back to the first tip now, you can break it down into smaller tasks and then start hitting these small rewarding targets that give you this boost of motivation and they keep you excited. This is basically a strategy, but yeah, it works and you should maybe try it. And I really believe that it's gonna make you feel more productive. You're gonna be more productive and more effective with the time that you have. And with all that said, I really hope you have found some value from this video. Please don't get stressed of time. There's so many other things that wanna give us anxiety. You don't really need to get stressed from your personal projects. This should be your escapism. And I can understand that artists, we need to be productive, we need to be motivated, we need to do this stuff. I hope this video will give you some perspective and will help you use your time to your advantage and be more productive and more creative, hopefully. If you want to check some other videos that I've done, we've talked about procrastination, so maybe check this one and maybe check some projects that keep freelance animators busy. Maybe it's gonna give you some ideas. You can also try them for personal projects. Thank you so much for staying till the end of this video, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care, stay creative, stay productive, stay awesome. Bye!